SKOLAS is back, baby! And in order to avenge Joe Blackburn's legacy, you can go into a special node called the Kell's Vengeance version of Contest of Elders. It's actually a shorter version of Contest of Elders. It gives you some pretty cool loot whenever you finally kill SKOLAS, such as the Renunciation Ship. This is a triumph associated with the Slayer Baron title as well, and you get a bunch of seasonal rewards when you kill SKOLAS. So we're going to go through some of the mechanics here, because it is kind of like a dungeon encounter. Now, to start off, you're going to go to the helm and you're going to load from the Kell's Vengeance node. This difficulty is master level, so it's at 2040 light. There are no champions, but there are banes. Also, during the activity, you can switch all of your loadouts, so you don't have to worry about that. So when you load in, it's going to start just like a normal Contest of Elders. There's going to be kind of that cryopod room where you have to clear out a bunch of enemies. Now, the crucial difference in this activity is if you fail one of the Warden Servitor's challenges, it will wipe your entire team. So make sure when that challenge pops up, for instance, ours is to get special and heavy weapon kills. When that pops up for your fire team, make sure to do it within the allotted time limit. Then complete that activity. You will move on to a single room for the next encounter. During this, you just clear it like normal, like we got kind of that Cabal mid encounter. Once again, make sure you complete the challenge or it will wipe your team. But honestly, even at the higher light level, this isn't that difficult. Now, instead of doing a full rotation or a boss fight like you would normally do in Contest of Elders, it will just take you straight into the SKOLAS encounter. You have a rally flag, all that stuff. I recommend using like a standard dungeon DPS loadout. Stasis is buffed this week, so I'm using Law Signal to help with ad clear, as well as Chill Inhibitor to deal with SKOLAS. But it will just start the fight, and the mechanics work pretty similarly to Destiny 1 with a couple additions as well. So one player will get the Devouring Essence modifier. You can see it at the top of your screen. And if you do not get rid of this in 30 seconds, you will die. Just like in Destiny 1, you get rid of this just by passing it off to a teammate. So someone has to walk up to you and grab it from you. Whenever you lose the buff, you get a Drained of Essence debuff for 25 seconds. And during this period, you are not able to pick up the buff from your teammates. So this entire encounter has to be completed while you are passing around the buff from person to person. It's really not that bad. It just consists of a lot of ad clear. And whenever you clear a bunch of ads, a Slayer Baron will spawn. When you kill it, it will drop a totem. When you destroy the totem, it will drop a moat. So yes, this is Gambit the encounter, but only the person with the Devouring Essence buff can pick up the moat. When you pick up the moat, it will get rid of the Devouring Essence buff and turn it into the Enhanced Essence buff. You now have to deposit this on one of the 3 servitors laying across the room. Now, if you have the Enhanced Essence buff on the top of your screen, one of the 3 servitors, either on the left, the right, or on the boss stage in the center, will have this kind of red aura around it. You can only bank in this one. If you go to bank on one of the other 2, it will actually kill you. So make sure you pick up the moat and you go directly to the servitor that is glowing red. Once you do this 3 times, SKOLAS will jump onto the middle stage, his shield will go down, and you are able to do damage. Now, during the damage phase, you will notice there are red orbs floating into SKOLAS, and every one of these that hits SKOLAS will actually heal him. These red balls also make an appearance during the ad clear and totem phases of the fight as well. Anytime you kill any of the orange bars around the arena, when they die, they'll spawn a red ball, and you have to make sure to shoot it before it hits SKOLAS, or else you'll get some of his health back. Anyways, during the DPS phase, he has a ton of these balls going towards him. We were just hoping that our area effective weapons were taking care of these. Like I was using a GL, we had a Thunder Crash Titan, I was throwing grenades, and just hoping that it would kill the balls before they hit SKOLAS, or that we could out damage it. And using this strat, it took us 3 damage phases to kill SKOLAS, not really optimized. If you have like 3 Consecration Titans, you can probably burn through him incredibly quickly. I would not be surprised. It might also be beneficial if you're struggling with out damaging the health aura ball things, to have someone on like an SMG or an LMG whose only job is to kill the health orbs as the other 2 people damage SKOLAS. But for us, like I said, we just managed to kind of out damage it or randomly destroy the balls using like our explosive damage. After 15-20 seconds, something like that, the damage phase will end, and then you can just do it over and over again. I'm not sure if there's a phase limit to this. Like I said, we did 3. I would imagine that you have as many damage phases as you need, but I can't make any promises. If we learn anything else, I'll attach it to the pinned comment down below. But the fight is really just that simple. Pass around the buff, destroy the totems, bank the motes in the correct servitor, and make sure you are shooting the red balls. Enjoy your loot. I hope you found this guide useful. If you did, make sure to subscribe, and have a great day.